Thank you, Maurice. Yes, I'm here with Wesley So after a peaceful yet quite tense affair. Wesley, take us through the game and how do you feel right now? You're the leader, but who knows for how long?
No, I'm not the leader. I'm
the co-leader.
No, I'm +1, and Grishchuk and Shaq are +2.
Oh.
Yeah, they're +2.
Okay, okay.
And Grishchuk and Shaq are both playing. But anyway, first, I'm glad to be here again in the studio. So, okay, today was a very forcing game. I mean, I think we kind of both prepared all the way until move 18 or something. So after knight c3, bishop b4, Teimour always plays bishop g5. He also plays queen a4. But then I wasn't really sure what he would play. He could also play cd5. I mean, I'm not sure how ambitious he will be today. So after bishop g5 takes, e4, h6. I studied this line a few days ago, and this is also the line where Fabiano beat Levon Aronian, the candidates 2018, very famous. But queen e2, so basically all these moves are forced for black. And it's very dangerous for black because black has a bishop pair, but the pawn e5 is very strong. And one wrong move could easily kill black. But also one wrong move by white could
easily kill white, yeah, or at least have a very unpleasant strategical position because of the bishop pair.
Yeah, but basically, like, black is playing only moves from move 12 to like move 16, and yeah, bishop d7.
Do you think he was aware of the theory here?
Yeah, I think so.
He was spending a lot of time.
No, I think he definitely knew the theory because I played this once in 2018 against Nihal Sarin. But, I mean, the engines are not giving anything critical for white. I mean, white doesn't have any killing blow. For example, I prepared here rook f e1, bishop b4 attacks the rook. And let's say white can play knight h5. And then bishop c6, for example, in this position, black has to take this knight because otherwise...
What if you take the rook?
The knight f6 is just killing. The engine doesn't show it at first, but this is just winning for white by force. So he takes f6, and then if...
Oh wow, the computer is still saying that black is doing quite well.
Yeah, and then if you continue a bit further, now it changes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
now it's
bishop
+3.
d3, and now if you go king to h8, probably some rook h4.
Yeah, or rook g6, queen c2, winning by force.
That's very nice.
But yeah, basically this line very risky for black, but at the same time hasn't been refuted yet. And Fabiano played it before. Basically, yeah, bishop d7. There are also rook d8, but I think bishop d7 with the idea of bishop c6 very important. For example, if you make one bad ordinary move like knight c6, your position becomes very difficult right away because the bishop's needed on c6. Now I prepared knight f6. There have been some games, knight f6, king g7 takes, but the king just takes the pawn and goes back to g7. And black is very close to equality. I think Teimour prepared bishop d3, which looks dangerous. I mean, black can probably play knight c6, but it looks very risky. I can also play bishop a4 first just to provoke b3, but I'm not sure it does anything. But after bishop c6 takes, knight d7 against only move. So basically, black is just in time to defend the king side with knight takes e5.
Were you still within your theoretical knowledge at this point?
I think bishop d3 was a novelty by Teimour, but I might have seen it.
Because he was thinking for a very long time. He was spending a lot of time at this point.
Yeah, I think players do that just to get into the rhythm.
And to remember.
Also, you have 90 minutes. So just to get yourself warmed up to the game. I think even if you think for 20 minutes, you could still be in your preparation like Alexander Grishchuk the other day. But rook e1, maybe black can also play rook a d8 to keep playing. And probably black is completely fine. But one thing to avoid here though is bishop b4, which looks tempting. It attacks the rook. But in fact it...
Knight takes e6 and that's just completely losing at this point.
Yeah, and then just game over.
Checkmate is coming.
Yeah, so I think knight takes e5 was the safest by far because now he has to take, otherwise his pawn down. And I guess this endgame with opposite colored bishops, maybe white can push very little bit. But I thought king f1, maybe not king f1. I thought he could try some rook c1, rook f d8, and then rook h3.
This seems to be quite close to equality at this point.
Yeah, should be a draw. I mean, attack the pawn, then rook c4, but
Absolutely, absolutely. Opposite color bishops. Wesley, you're a little bit behind the leaders. What are you going to do in the last few rounds to catch up?
Yeah,
Try to win the title.
Yeah, obviously, it'll be nice to win a game. But the thing is, when opponents are very strong, you never know when a win happens or when an accident happens. But I mean, yesterday I tried against Anish. I think I had some chances around move 36, also around move 32. If I played rook PD 1795 with some chances, but well, it'll be very nice to win a game, but we'll see what happens. Quite difficult to get an advantage in the opening, and also if Shaq wins today against Fabiano, then probably the title pretty much goes to him because he's gonna have white and he's gonna have +3.
It's definitely looking good for Shaq. Wesley, thank you very much for joining us, and we're looking forward to see you in the next few games.